My perfect husband found out about my escape money. He broke down sobbing and left the house. My husband has never shown any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset. He gives and trusts me with all of his money. He believes that I can manage the money better, and he showers me with gifts whenever he gets extra dollars because he knows that being a som is one of the hardest jobs in the world. Although we are child-free. But when I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day or escape fund if the worst came to worst. The way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. I did what my mother told me, and it was not noticeable in our expenses because my husband made a comfortable mid-six-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago when he was injured at work in a near-fatal accident, giving him a permanent walking discomfort, between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost that ate up nearly all of our savings. We also have to sell all that he invested in, like the car, his motor that took him 20 years to purchase. I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. I still do all of the expense managing and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from $750 a month to just $200 a month. I still do this because I honestly believe that we don't know the future ahead of us, no matter how great my husband is. And that I need this money if it is time to escape. My husband now works from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. so that we can still cover all our expenses at home. He came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because the stress of work was going to unalive him. I told him downsizing would not be an option as I had spent years making our house a home, and offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice but basically told me that my going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular reoccurring withdrawals leading back years, and asked me about it. I forgot about it and acted like it was all for the house, but he's not stupid not to notice that they have the same amount from years back. We eventually got into a heated fight. I broke down and revealed my money to him, which knotted about $47,000. After I told him all, he just kind of looked out of breath and just broke down sobbing. His POV is I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said I hurt him on every possible level. But my mom says this is exactly what the money is for and should bail now. Ada?